Tuesday morning, and yes, it's as cold and as wet as it looks. So we're heading out of the village of Ocebriero. Haven't got too much to go today, about 20k. So it's just going to be cold and wet the whole day, I'd say. But we're up for it, I think. How are you going this week?
Oh, yeah, I'm really up for it.
More later. The walking surface through the forest is actually pretty good today. I can't remember if it was always this good, but it's not too slippery and it's pretty even. So it looks like people have put a bit of work into it. We were just looking on one of the markers and it's more or less 160 kilometres from here, 100 miles to the end. And we wondered whether people actually start their walk in Ocebriero. There seemed to be a lot of taxis in the town. Now, I don't know whether that was bringing people here to walk
Or taking them away.
or taking the ones who don't walk in the rain away. We saw quite a bit of that yesterday.
Yes, it's becoming a trend.
Yeah, even one little place, a taxi pulled up and people got out and then had a bit of a conversation and piled back in the taxi because it looked like it might rain. So there's certainly a few fair weather walkers on this
Yes.
trip now that don't actually walk.
Themselves out at all.
Yeah, they don't walk the Camino as a challenge where you learn and you live by the discomforts and the weather and the hardships. Some people are doing it as a holiday, and if it's rainy or muddy, then let's get a taxi and bypass that. Which, if that's the way you approach it, fair enough, but it's not.
You miss a lot, but.
Yeah, you know, it's not the Camino. So it is what it is.
I suppose it's a holiday market.
Yeah, some people have it as a holiday. And interestingly enough, when they walk into Santiago, they'll be wearing their backpack as if they've just walked 1,000 kilometres. So yeah, we quite chuckle at that.
And get the same Compostela as us. How's that work?
Let me just have a look here and see. These markers have appeared since Ocebriero. So that one's telling us we've got about 158 kilometres to go to Santiago. Okay, more later. There we go. I'm sure that fog's going to lift soon.
Or we're going to walk down so low we'll be out of it.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing.
But it stopped raining too, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's not hard going.
But what we've discovered is that the mist can make you pretty much as wet as light rain.
Yeah, you've got to have your poncho on or you end up wet through.
You can tell how much fog we've been in, eh? People would be saying, of course.
This is a little village of Linares. Seems quite pretty. Right up in the mountains.
Enough.
A fairy princess.
A fairy princess?
Yes.
Oh. And we might lose to the market with the outlet.
Is there something in the
Yeah, and the purple,
line of the...
these little purple flowers only seem to grow on the church walls. Not the fences or anything. That's funny. You know it's tough when even the mountain bike guys can't do it. This is a hard climb considering we're supposed to be going downhill all day. Hello again from us. We're heading along, still walking towards Triacastella. Just had some lunch, actually nice toasted sandwich and coffee. But the weather hasn't let up today. It's not raining much, but it's very muddy and misty. So I kind of... A little bit cold it is, yep. So I kind of think that's what we're going to get now for the rest of the day. A couple of times it looked like it might try to blow over, but now it seems to have settled in. It's about lunchtime, as I said, so hard to see it going away. Anyway, we'll keep pressing on. We're heading down towards Triacastella now, through little villages. You would think they were deserted, given that you never see anyone, but that's, even in the bigger towns, that's quite normal for this time of the day. The thing that you won't get from this video is the smell sensation of having herds of cattle walk through your town and crap everywhere.
You're right through the streets.
So that's us just down there. We're getting pretty close now. Just following this muddy track down and down and down. It's not too bad, a little bit slippery in sections, but considering the forecast was for rain all day, we've been pretty lucky actually. We haven't had too much. Had our ponchos on because of the mist and that was making us wet. We haven't had too much actual rain, so we're pretty lucky. We're on the home stretch now. Well, it's 8:30 at night. Still a little bit of drizzle in the air, but you know what? It was a lot worse earlier on. So even though the weather forecast is for rain and rain and rain, I'm a little bit optimistic that maybe tomorrow will be...
It's not all day, that's the thing.
It's not all day, no. It hasn't stopped us doing anything. So we just finished a lovely tea with Monica from Hungary and Bob from Arizona. And it's just nice to sit down with people and talk and share stories.
And laugh.
And laugh, that's it. Pretty much, apart from the language, sometimes we're all the same. So there we go. Another really, really cool day on the Camino. And tomorrow we're off to Samos to check out the monastery. Bye.